Right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor infinitely to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors go out to our apostles, elders, great millstone, and rule and teach well. Shalom Wa Barakium to you brothers and sisters out there, man. Alright, this is the brother Malachi from the Great Millstone Nashville branch coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it is edifying to the elect. Alright, and the title of this lesson is essentially going to be Amalek, we're on your dome. Something along the lines of that, because we can see, bro, we're at the end. Okay? A lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and especially so-called Negroes, with this whole Kanye and Kyrie thing, they're gonna start it's gonna become a consistent, a persistent word in people's mouths. Hebrew, Israelite, Jew, the Bible, all these different things are gonna become common words. Okay, because this truth is out there. All right. And we've had times where we've got on Edom as a whole, and we've had times where we targeted the elites, but now Yahweh Bashim Shai has it to where we're targeting essentially the tribe, the Esau Edoms, the nation of Edom's version of Judah, which is Amalek. All right, which is the people over there in the land that refer to themselves as us, because they're not the people. Okay? Those of you over there in the land of Israel, Yosef ben Benjamin or Yaakov ben Levi, whatever, y'all are not the people of Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right? And that's coming from somebody who ain't even so-called black. I'm a so-called white man, right, in the outward appearance. And I actually found out while I was in the truth that my real last name is a German Jewish last name. You see? So this ain't got nothing to do about color. This ain't got nothing to do with last name. None of that. The real Israelites are returning to their heritage, man. Judah down to Issachar, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird. And we're on your head, okay? Because you don't fit any of the biblical prophecies, man. You don't, no, none of them. The only one you fulfill is a bastard dwelling in Ashdod, and how our land was divided and portioned to these different heathen nations. You are not the people of the Bible. All right, you are Amalek, and you're going to be utterly destroyed, man. The Lord has it in our law to have a war with Amalek perpetually, okay? So it's never going to stop. We're going to continue to target you, man. Not physically, okay? We're not physically harming you, all right? But you're so weak-minded as a nation that that's how you make it seem. You make it seem like we're bombing you and we're ravishing we're not doing anything to you. All we're doing is bringing out the truth. The scriptures say this is a spiritual battle, a spiritual warfare. Okay? This is not we're not laying hands on nobody. We don't have a bunch of firearms packed and loaded, ready to go to a synagogue. No, none of that. We're not carnal. All right? And I'm speaking for the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone and those that teach the same doctrine. All right? I can't speak for UPK and IUIC, HOI. I can't speak for them. All right? But speaking for Great Millstone and those who are essentially offshoots, if that's the right word. Salaki, if it's a disrespectful term, I don't mean it like that. Just people that aren't Great Millstone, but they give double honors, they follow the doctrine. We're not carnal men, all right? We understand this is a spiritual war, and all we do is make lessons. But here it is, you claim to be God's chosen people, especially the tribe of Judah, Yahweh. You claim to be Judah, but then one Facebook post is made about you, and you break down, you cry, and this is anti-Semitism, we got to cancel them, and they put fines and penalties on them, have them face court and jail, sue them. You're weak, okay? Because it tells you in the scriptures, in Deuteronomy 28, that the real Israelites have become a byword and a proverb, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are always trodden underfoot, whether it's physically trodden underfoot, emotionally, verbally, socially. All right, we are completely desecrated as a people. But Jake has a strong mind. Okay, even Jake in the world, we're not weak-minded in the sense of we hear we hear a few comments and all hell breaks loose. No, Jake will get irritated with comments. Jake will get mad, and Jake will even have, doubting moments when he hears certain comments. But guess what? Jake is resilient. Okay? Jake is resilient. Because that's the difference, man. Amalek always brings up the big H. Okay? We don't bring up slavery and the conquistadors and the smallpox and all. We don't bring that up for sympathy from you. All right? This is not a pity party. We're letting you know what your people did to us. We're letting you know that we're going to get recompense for those things. We're not seeking you to shed tears for us. We're not seeking reparations and in the sense of financial based. No. Okay? But you want everybody to cry and moan and feel bad for you going through that fake ass motherfucking event. Okay? Fuck you, man. Let me go ahead and get this, man. Okay. Exodus 17 and 16, for he said, because Yahweh has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that is today as well. All right. But like I said, let me get it. The weapons of our warfare, right? And what did 2 Timothy 2 and 3, I believe it is. What did he say? Endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Soldiers are in what? The military. The military does what? Fights battles, wars. All right. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right. Which carnal goes into things of the flesh. All right. Physical things. But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. This is a spiritual battle. If something's not carnal, it's spiritual. If something's not spiritual, it's carnal. Okay? The chosen people of Yahweh B'Shem Shai wouldn't have to be given the aid of America. They wouldn't have to have the Iron Dome. All right? When the true Israelites return, all 12 tribes are going to be there, and we're going to be established as the authority of the earth. Nobody's going to be able to say anything against us. Okay? Nobody's going to want to. We're going to have the whole planet on lock. Okay? Let's go ahead and get that. Ezekiel 37. And I'll start at 26. And this is dealing with the Israelites, okay? Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. My tabernacle also shall be with them. Yea, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Okay? And the heathen shall know that I, Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. All right, so the Lord said the heathen are going to know that I'm dealing with Israel. And when you go through this chapter, it's dealing with the new covenant, and the only time it mentions the heathens is the very last verse. Okay? And all it's telling you is that you heathens are going to know that these are my people, that I'm not dealing with you. I'm dealing with only them. All right? You've inherited lies, things wherein there's no value. Okay? Amalek is going to be complaining of an ungodly father. You don't belong there. You don't belong in the land. You don't belong calling yourself the greatest people to ever exist, because that's what you're doing when you say you're a Jew. All right? You don't belong with any of that. Let me go ahead and get this. Lamentations 5:2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. Okay? We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water from money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. That does not describe you, okay, at all, as a matter of fact. So just go on and start packing your stuff in the boxes, because you about to get evicted, bro. It's over with, okay? The real Israelites are going to be set in their land, and you're not going to have any place there. You're going to be thrown into captivity for 1,000 years. And then instead of a flame or a fire, you're going to be stubble. Okay? So go on and prepare for that. Lamentations 4, right? Go on and live it up. Keep thinking that you that guy, because you're not. All right, Lamentations 4:21-22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwells in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. You want to talk about the big H? You want to make it seem like you're the most discriminated people on the planet? Well, you're about to be. All right? Once the true Israelites are in power, you're going to be laid to work. You're going to be working. You're going to understand what it's like to be under the curses and to be in captivity, okay? Because you've never gone through that. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right? So pretty soon the Israelites we're not going to have death no more. Revelation 21:4, we're going to be straight for the rest of eternity, man. We're going to have the new bodies. We're going to be perfect like Yahushua, who you don't believe in, by the way. Right? So that's all I wanted to say, man. I just, I'm on lunch. I just wanted to go on and get that out my spirit. It was burning in me since yesterday. But Lord willing, that this lesson was edifying. Before I close it up, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honors to our apostles, elders, great millstone, Shalom, and Abba Babal.